In looking at the pig, we have two major cavities, the abdominal cavity and the thoracic cavity. When you first open the thoracic cavity, you could see the heart and lungs. The lungs are covered by a membrane called the pleura, and the heart was covered in the pericardium, which is a thin white membrane, and it has fluid that surrounds the heart. So let's take a look at what we have exposed here. This is the larynx or voice box, and the trachea, which has the cartilaginous rings. Underneath the trachea is a thin pink tube, which is the esophagus. Remember, the cartilaginous rings are C-shaped, so they leave the back open so that the esophagus can expand when you swallow food. The major arteries and veins that you need to know up here are the superior vena cava, which comes down into the right atrium of the heart, and it's draining blood from the head through these jugular veins, shown here. Okay. There was a gland that was sitting on top of the trachea, and that is the thyroid gland. What is not shown here is the thymus tissue, which was on either side of the trachea and also on top of the heart that has been dissected away. The carotid arteries will take oxygenated blood from the heart, from the aortic arch, up into the head. In looking at the heart has prominent atria and ventricles, which you can see without opening it. The atria are present on the top. These two things that look a little bit like leaves are actually, they're called auricles, but they are extensions of the atria. So when you're looking at the heart, remember it's reversed according to your left and right side. So we have the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle.